The modern corporate workspace treats absolute availability as a primary metric of professional value, forcing creative individuals into a continuous checking loop that completely destroys deep analytical focus. Living with a hyperfixation on the unread notification badge fractures your attention into weak, completely disconnected fragments, transforming you from a deep thinker into a reactive processing machine. This video topic explores the profound mental freedom of mastering intentional isolation through rigid, unyielding batch processing. Instead of reacting to external digital inputs in real time as they flash across your viewport, you design a bulletproof block schedule, opening communications interfaces only at specific, pre-designated intervals during your operational day. Outside of those strict windows, all notification system dynamics are entirely scrubbed clean from your screen, allowing you to treat your current creative project as the absolute center of your psychological universe. By learning to tolerate the visual presence of the unread badge and leaving inputs completely ignored in a distant room box, you reclaim complete, uncompromised dominion over your attention capital. To truly step away from the checking loop, you must first deconstruct the underlying anxiety that drives it, the fear of missing out or being perceived as unresponsive. This fear forces you to keep communication channels constantly open in the corner of your screen, meaning that every few minutes your focus is pulled away from deep work to scan an incoming message. Even if you do not actively reply to the alert, the mere act of reading it disrupts your cognitive flow, requiring up to 20 minutes of intense focus to return to your original depth of thought. Batch processing elegantly solves this problem by grouping all communication into hyper-focused blocks. By designating specific times, such as late morning and late afternoon, to process your inbox, you handle messages with immense speed and efficiency, while protecting the rest of your day for uninterrupted execution. You trade the illusion of constant availability for the reality of elite, high-value output. Ultimately, learning to tolerate the unread badge is an essential rite of passage for anyone seeking mastery over their attention. It requires you to consciously prioritize your long-term creative vision over the short-term demands of other people's immediate schedules. When you deliberately close your messaging clients and let the notifications pile up unseen behind a locked interface, you create a private cognitive sanctuary. Inside this sanctuary, your mind can stretch out, hold complex variables in place, and tackle the highly demanding, high-leverage problems that moving a project forward actually requires. You stop spinning your wheels in a state of continuous partial attention and begin making deep, meaningful progress. By transforming communication from a constant disruption into a controlled, batched utility, you protect your time, maximize your cognitive efficiency, and assert absolute sovereignty over your creative life. This choice marks a shift from low-value management to high-value creation. When you decouple your worth from your reaction time, you set a standard that values the quality of your output far above the speed of your replies. The anxiety of leaving messages unread will dissolve as you realize that the world does not collapse when you step away for a few hours. In fact, your value to others will dramatically increase because the work you produce during those periods of isolation will be vastly superior to anything created in a state of fractured focus. Embracing the unread badge means recognizing that deep progress requires moments of absolute disconnection, allowing you to master your tools rather than letting them dictate your days. This intentional silence reshapes how your professional network interacts with your boundaries. When people discover that you do not offer immediate answers, but consistently deliver flawless, high-level results, they adapt their expectations to match your pace. You train your peers to respect your production periods, eliminating trivial interruptions entirely. Reclaiming your day from real-time communication turns attention into an active choice rather than a series of reflex actions. The red badge loses its power over your behavior, transforming into a reminder of your dedication to deep, uncompromised craft in an era dominated by superficial static.